It's
No,
still
wait, this
not-
time do it again.
Yes!
Welcome to our podcast. We're back.
Episode
2.
2.
No, it's not. It's
No,
episode 3.
No, the first one was like
it's
the
2.5.
intro. This is the second like actual episode of the series.
I don't know.
So why is it intro?
This is the question series.
Why is it intro?
To basically say what the podcast is going to be about. To introduce ourselves.
Right, so go on then.
It's like a pilot of an episode.
Right. So what's the premise of today then?
Well, we're gonna.
Are we gonna get through
We
those
have
bad boys?
more questions and the question jar.
And I've got a soundboard.
Go on then.
Wait, which one?
Oh.
Zach's been trying to find.
So cute. So cute.
What the hell? That wasn't the round of applause that you were.
So before we get to the question, Zach has been trying to find ways to increase production value
It's not even about that. It's just having fun.
by having the guy iShow Speed telling us something's cute.
No, let's find another one. Wait, I've got another one.
Oh god.
This is, yeah, have a drink of your wine. I think it's gonna be a lot.
Cheers.
Mom! Silence from you. You're cut off from talking.
Fuck you.
That's basically. a
That's
big
not
fuck you.
very nice.
But today's premise is we're just gonna have a nice little chat.
Yeah, let's continue.
Yeah.
Just after that.
I think
Wait,
Zach.
you carry on.
That's fine, you know.
ASMR?
Everyone wants to see what it's like behind closed doors, where I just get talked over by Zach. Wait,
We all talk over each other all the time. It happens.
yeah, but do we want to just go directly into the questions, or should we have like a debrief of like how
How's
how
your week
people have been going?
How's your week been?
Yeah,
That's
actually
such
seems
a dead
dead.
question.
And also, I
Let's
just
be a bit
don't,
more creative.
and also I don't know if I even care.
What
Let's have a look.
challenging things did you go through this week?
Oh my,
Me?
Yeah, what challenges?
I
did you
got
have
out of
this
bed
week?
today.
them down. Yeah, be serious. What?
No,
okay, go in. Let's talk about you getting
what
out of bed.
challenging things have you had on this week?
I've
I'm not going
had
too deep
a
already.
colonoscopy and a CT scan. So
Did they spit first?
they used lube, so it was all good.
Wow. Should we?
Wow.
Does everyone?
I don't think we need
I don't know
to
if
share
everyone
it.
knows what a
Make the
colon.
cut.
I don't know if everyone knows what a colon. Why wouldn't that make the cut?
It's
You
gonna
said
make the
it.
cut.
I got up close and personal with my lower bowel this week.
So do you want to? What if people are watching who don't know what a colonoscopy is?
It's a camera.
It gets shoved up your ass.
Yeah, it's not very pleasant,
Basically.
but
For the lack of a better term.
yeah.
Why? How deep? How
And-
deep in you does it go?
it felt like it was up to my tonsils, and it was really uncomfortable, and I cried like a little bitch.
Yeah, I think that's
Because
it's
it-
justified.
No. Well, it was. Oh, I don't know how much information to share because it was.
What do you mean? It's you're talking
They,
about how.
they fill you with air so they can open up the passages so they get a really good camera view. But obviously, when you're putting air in somewhere, it's got to come out. And I obviously wasn't keen on releasing said air in front of a room full of people.
So you
who
just
are-
needed to fart.
Yeah, and they kept. And
So
I
you're
was,
basically struggling to fart.
and I was really upset because it was really hurting.
Did you end up doing it in the
I did, and they gave me a round of applause.
end?
And I said, I feel like, you know, when a baby burps, when they're little and you're burping them, you're like, oh, well done.
That's the thing
Yeah.
of dreams. To be
And
applauded
then,
for a
do
fart.
you know what the really funny part was?
Yeah,
Literally,
people would be clapping all the time for you.
No, they wouldn't.
You
'cause
would
You
have
nail
on
it.
repeat.
No, because they'd be holding their hands over their mouth and nose.
well,
That
the,
smells too
the
bad.
funny thing is, they said to me, how did you get here? And I said, oh, my husband gave me a lift. And they went, if you want to share the experience, then crank up the heat in the car and close all the windows. Because obviously I would be releasing
Oh my
air.
god, that's graphic.
all the way home.
She told you that? What a
No, it-
sick bastard.
No, it was funny. We laughed. We did laugh.
But
Well, yeah, I
You've
think
got to have a sense of humour about these things.
like, what was the result? Was it a good result? Positive?
3-0
Yes,
at home.
it wasn't anything.
What kind of?
What was the result?
It
What were
wasn't
your
any.
results?
It was diverticulitis, and there wasn't. They were concerned that it might be bowel cancer, and it wasn't. It
That's
was
good.
diverticulitis.
That's
Sounds
a
like a
win.
clean
That's
sheet.
a win for the week.
That sounds like a
Now
clean
I've
sheet
just
to
got to
me.
wait to get the results of my
Okay.
CT scan for my kidneys, and then because
So
there's
you could
been
still score.
like lots of things going wrong at the same time. That's what happens when you get old.
What
and
about,
cancer,
What about
you know.
yourself? challenging things have you had on this week?
You haven't had a camera shoved up your bum, have you?
You wish it is.
Jealous.
Just had this
Well,
image
imagine,
of
not
Ugly
that
with
we
the
know
camera
of, by
phone.
the way. We don't know,
No,
but
that's true.
Wait, what do you
him
mean?
and Ugly are a pair of freaks.
What?
They sleep in the room next to me. I don't want to hear
She lives
this.
in Nottingham, like most of the time.
Yeah, that's why the camera's up there, so she can get a good view. She
Are
wants
we
to
trying
feel
to get?
present.
Are you trying to get work? Are you trying to get work out of this or something? Because I don't know if that's going to link to you getting work out of it.
Oh my God, don't. I'm having
what
a
challenging
flush.
thing have I had since the last podcast? I tweaked my back playing paddle.
Next, what about you, Zach? You poor
Wait,
old
one
thing.
sec. You didn't go into my.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
and how was that for you?
How did that make you feel?
No, when you can't
You're
give
supposed to
100%.
be the empathetic one.
When you can't give 100% to
giving
your
it
team, it's always.
That is
Affection and
sarcasm
sympathy.
at its finest.
When you can't give 100% to your team, it's always shit in it. So.
Yeah. Well, at least you're
But
a
we
team
we,
player.
we did our best, and I rested up, and I'm ready to go next week.
Good.
Other than that,
But it's
can't
feeling
complain.
better now.
Yeah, I
Good.
really think so. It did mess me up a little bit when I was sleeping. Can't lie.
Thank God you got a comfy bed.
I mean, my back's been pretty fucked from sleeping on the sofa.
Why are you in it?
You're asking me what's challenging.
me.
No,
It's
I'm
not
just
comparative
asking-
suffering,
No,
Zach.
I'm just gradually transitioning into because none of you are going to ask me how my fucking week.
I did. I already asked you twice.
What was
All right.
what?
Granted, it was to shut him up, but I still asked.
What was the premise of this thing where we were all moving to us? So it was eventually going to get to you anyway.
Yeah, I just thought it was a good opportunity to
All right.
naturally
Segue.
carry the
It's
conversation
all right.
over,
Go on then.
like organically.
Sounds like you've got a lot to get off your chest. So go on.
No, I'm. a bit
If you
backache,
just turn around
but,
now and say, I'm sound, and that's it.
Backache.
All
So
that
both
build
of
up.
us have just said backache,
Um,
and you all talk about colonoscopy and cancer and all that stuff. So it seems like
Dad
you're
life.
carrying the fort.
dad life's challenging.
Oh, what's happened
And
this week?
also-
Little Foxy.
Being skint's pretty challenging as well.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I think we all can.
Do they have a
relate.
bit of lore to what's going on, or was that just saved up
No.
for future episodes?
Future
that
episodes.
can be like planting the
That
seed
could just
for
start
future.
slowly
Yeah.
easing out. Okay.
Right, go on.
So, well, with that lovely sort of intro into what we're doing,
Who's going first?
should we do it, dip, dog, shit?
Right, you do it.
Rock, paper.
It,
No,
dip,
let's-
dog.
Let's do rock.
Oh
paper,
no, we'll do
scissors.
rock paper.
Ready?
That's probably more friendly.
How can you do it with 3 people?
Just whoever taps
You
out
can
first,
do it.
basically.
Can't you?
1,
Rock,
2, 3.
go. Oh, no way.
1, 2, 3.
go.
So mum's
Mum
out.
1, 2, 3, go.
So wait, what does that mean?
You
That means
win.
you got to pick.
No,
You go first.
no.
You pick.
Yeah, who pick who goes first?
You.
No, you
You
get to
won.
pick first.
You go
won.
first.
That means
I
you
Then
thought
it's
picking
Zach.
to go first was shit. Oh,
No.
picking to go first is good. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't know what you're on about. I thought we were
Don't
just.
know what you're
I
on
thought
about.
we were doing it to see.
I
who
was
picked
doing it
first
to see
for the
Just
who
jar.
get
picked
on with
first
it.
as
And
the
then it's me,
loser.
and then it's Mum. Come on then.
What a Madre.
Pass it over here, please.
I have to make sure my coffee doesn't spill because I don't want to spill that and ruin my day.
You spill out my sofa. You can
It
leave.
is a straight face.
Oh.
Great. I mean, I guess it can't get worse until about a colonoscopy.
You haven't read them yet.
That's true. We've kind of set the tone. haven't
After the cancer diagnosis or the business failure, what was the exact moment we realised we were going to be okay?
we? Oh, that's. I would say that this is more directed at you.
No, I.
At that period of time, I didn't
That's all of
really.
us. We all have
I
them.
was completely like.
Zach was getting off it. Bro was getting around.
I don't think I even cared at that point. Like, I think probably no. Hear me out.
It's true.
No, I think probably subconsciously I did care, but like because of how my headspace was at that point in time, I was just
You
being
weren't-
so destructive. I mean, kids when they're young anyway, especially boys, are quite feral, but I did that times.
Well,
1,000.
when we told all of you Dad had cancer, you all just.
I was definitely emotionally detached at that point. So for
Well, we
me,
just-
it was
well, I
kind
think-
of like a not a, I guess a numbness is the word you would use.
I think it was really weird because obviously the business went under the same time as your dad was going through all the cancer stuff.
Didn't didn't
And Dad's treatment was, I think, all told, after the surgeries, the chemo, the radiotherapy and everything, about 7 months before we went to see the ENT specialist. We sat in the room, he just had his PET scan results, and they said, you're all clear.
did
So
you realise
he
that
got, during this
everything
time,
was gonna be
obviously,
okay?
he's looking for work. And then, like I said in the last episode, he was off the job in Bath. And I think for us, we were sat in the Holiday Inn in Bath with you. You just got a place on Bath football team and their academy at college sort of level. And your dad was about ready to start his job and we were waiting to move into our flat. And I think then I realised...
And then you got the flat, and at that point, you got a call to say that...
No, well... no. You're... Then,
This story.
I think what Mum was trying to say is when she got told...
There's a couple of points that he had
he was all clear. That was the moment. But it just so happened it was like when we moved to Bath.
Sorry.
Which could transition nicely into mine. Because I believed as soon as we moved up to Bath and Dad was back to work and that was back to... That's when I think that everyone was like, okay again. There we go.
Yeah. Bath was the beginning of a new chapter in our lives.
And it was sick. I literally was basically a single child fucking living life. Got all the money chucked at me. Went out for dinner.
What?
We were living in a penthouse apartment. Oh.
We were renting a penthouse apartment.
Yeah, and then you took me to Lock Fine. I had a nice ramen. And then all the boys moved up later on. That was a bit shit.
That's a bit harsh. But yeah, so yeah.
I just enjoyed... No, but it was good though. I think when we moved to Bath, it was like probably because it was also a new start. Yeah, just getting out of all the shit going on,
that bad stuff,
putting everything behind us. Yeah.
They always say, when bad things happen, you need to leave it behind and move forward. But we actually didn't just have to do that psychologically. We had to do that physically, and I think that physical change of location and
Bath's a lot better than Devon. Devon's a shithole sometimes.
Oh, Max, you can't say things like that. It wasn't great for us.
For you, Bath may be the place.
And that's because we weren't
for them, maybe it's
just changing location, we were changing lives.
Yeah, but this is nothing against people. This is objectively about a place.
Yeah, but it can't be objective because it's about perspective and it's about experience.
Devon isn't a bad place. It was a bad place for us because of what we experienced when we were living there. I mean, when I say everything imploded at once, it really did.
We are talking about comparing to Bath, right? We're not like moving.
No, but I think Devon
Bath is top tier.
Was somewhere that, like, in the summer periods, it was great because you've got all the beaches, you've got loads of nature. Like, it's very busy, and there's a lot of people that are coming down, and there's certain energy in the summer. But as soon as it hits the winter periods, it's sort of like doom and gloom.
But I'll tell you, I've been surprised working in the local, like, Bath, Bristol area. When I tell people about some of your experiences, like at your school, you've had 10 people in your year and the year below who've committed suicide.
Yeah, it's quite sad.
And that's between when they left school at 16 and 26. In 10 years, 10 of your classmates have committed suicide.
Well, they weren't my classmates.
They were people you knew from
the area.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And people have always been quite shocked to hear that because everyone thinks that Devon's a sleepy town.
I think it's purely for like for a lot of the youth. There's not many prospects, and a lot of people get into like drugs and gambling and get stuck in this cycle. And like a lot of them just don't see any way forward, see a path out of it. So it's
Devon's like that.
When I can't even remember a moment where like I thought everything was going to be okay. I don't think I was even like.
Didn't even clock it in the first place.
Like, when you think back to a period of your life, and there's certain periods I can think back to, and I can emotionally connect to that moment. I honestly can't even.
I can understand that because
but he might have been checked out from the start.
Well, when we moved to Bath and had to leave you and your other brother behind because you were old enough to say you didn't want to come along. And unfortunately for the twins, but they were quite happy to come with us.
We just hit the
you were not in a good place when we left you. And I remember the day that Dad and I locked up the house. You had quite a mega party, didn't you? In our house. So we basically moved to Bath, and we had a nice 5-bedroom house in Devon that we kept going. We were lucky enough to keep going.
Well, with the intention of selling it.
The two eldest boys were old enough that they were already established in the area, so they didn't want to leave everyone behind. So we made certain conditions, and we said, you were 20?
No, I 19, 20? 19. I was 19.
And Kai was 18.
Kai was 18.
Yeah.
Kai would have been about
And he was
17.
and he
Kai
no
was
he was
18.
in
He was 18
college.
'cause
He was in college and working at River Island at the
So you
time.
were about 17.
17.
And you were working at the
So you would have been
gym.
19.
I was
Kai
about
17
19.
and Milo and I were
Kai
15.
Kai would have just been about turning 18.
Because Milo and I turned 16 when we moved up to.
Well, bear in mind,
Bath.
Kai's only 18 months difference between
15 months between you and Kai.
15 months. So
But that's what I'm saying. So
it's
you were
18 months.
19, he was 17, and Milo and I were 15.
Well,
Anyway,
anyways,
so we left you
Not
behind,
so
and
specific.
we had family in the area. So I had his aunties and uncles, and we had grandparents, and I had really good friends that we'd left behind. So they regularly drove by and checked on them. I had food delivered every week, and we had a camera before the Ring doorbell. We had a camera in the front hall.
Ring doorbell might have been around then.
I don't think it was.
I don't think we had a camera in the door.
We had
We
a
had it
camera in the door
hallway
because I could talk to
by
the dogs
window. So Mum could visually see who's going up the stairs
in
and
and out of the
And
house.
what happened? We just turned it off.
Yeah,
You turned it off.
you guys were like that.
Yeah. And and I got notifications.
Because you guys didn't care. So like, what are they going to
No,
do?
I
Drive
think
2.5 hours down to get us.
It was one Saturday. No, it was a Sunday morning, and I tried phoning you boys. I had a really bad.
Let's see if there's a soundboard for this.
I need violins for this bit. I had a really bad feeling all night that something wasn't right. So I waited till about 10 o'clock because I thought they'll have been out on Saturday night. So I'll wait till 10 to phone
So
you
Kai
up.
must have been 18 because he could
He
go
was-
out in
yeah,
town.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was 18. And I phoned you, nobody answered, Kai didn't answer, and all the rest of it. And
Didn't you used to use your ID?
No, Kai actually was old enough to go out at that point.
No, but before that.
No, because
Did he get your ID confiscated?
yes, he did
He
once.
did. He got your ID
Yeah,
confiscated.
he did.
I
Remember that?
can't even remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because you were probably
Oh,
too high.
yeah.
Pretty
Oh.
fucked up.
But anyway, you'd had a mega party, and we had to send your granddad round to scope the place out, and you were all still tripping like 24 hours later.
I'm not being rude, by the way. I am listening. I'm trying to find us a nice soundboard that.
Well, you picked the worst time to do it because it's now moving back onto.
Yeah, so
Zach,
you didn't want to move up to Bath, so we left you.
I'm really sorry. It said lovely sad. I thought it was going to be like a really like. Anyway, yeah.
Let's
carry
forget
it.
the
That was
sound
loud.
effects.
Let's
That
forget
was
that didn't happen.
awful.
I thought it was going to be lovely sad. Yeah. So
Anyway,
carry on.
the shit hit the fan, and we ended up doing tough love, didn't we? We said to you, you'd had a party in our house, a really bad party, and
It was all. It was
somebody
bad.
had overdosed, and
Great
a
time.
couple of people have overdosed, and it was carnage.
Project
So-
C Part 2.
It was.
Me and Kai actually, which is quite bad thinking about it now. We left the house and went out in town, and we weren't even at the house.
Wait, what? Oh, at the party?
They left other people in our house.
We actually
Right,
No,
so we don't.
No, actually, let me rephrase that. Beth, our cousin, was there, and
What little
no,
snake?
but that's like I'm pretty
Everybody
sure
was there.
everyone was there. And I said,
I mean, out of all of them, I would rather Beth be there.
it
But
was ages ago anyway. And
Yeah.
I said
damn,
to
this
Beth,
is all new to me.
and
I
I
didn't
said
hear
to,
it.
and I said to Beth, I said, look, me and Kai are going to go out to Rafters in town.
Which is
Can
where I met your dad.
Can
That's
you,
funny.
Can you look after the house?
And
make sure
Beth would.
everything's Okay.
Beth is a good
So
girl,
actually,
so she
to be
would have.
fair,
Yeah.
before I left, I did make sure.
So
that
you
there
weren't
was-
completely irresponsible.
No, I wasn't.
And
I wasn't
can I
in control
just-
to a degree.
Can I just say this? He was 19,
19.
and he was having a party. This isn't the first Project X party we've
No, we
had
called
in
it
our
Project
house.
C.
This isn't the first.
It was crazy.
It was
Like,
crazy.
actually
Anyway.
there literally was people just randomly jumping in the showers and just showering throughout the house, and there was like
What was this? The one
of
at
the rooms.
Lindridge?
One of the rooms was actually a crack den.
You guys had people sniffing cocaine off my Pirates of the Caribbean shovels, my Lego shovels.
Anyway, so when we
Oh,
obviously the
wild.
shit hit the fan, and
Crazy.
your dad and I had to deal with the fallout, and there was a lot of fallout, and it was quite serious.
It was wild, and it was pretty bad.
So we said to you, right, you're no longer able to live in the house unsupervised, so you need to find somewhere to live. You can move up to Bath to be with us, or you can find somewhere else to live here, but you're not in the house anymore. And we locked the house up. And I remember I said to you,
fumbled the bag, bro.
I said to you a week before, I said, make sure your room's all packed up. And we turned up 2 days to clear the house out to empty it and lock it all up. And you hadn't touched your room. It's like you were in complete denial that we would actually kick you out. And we said, you can come to Bath with us, get in the car, come with us, or find somewhere else to live.
Down rafters on you.
And he basically put all his contents of his room, he was like, I can't believe you're doing this to me, and put it all in the back of his little Volvo XC60.
No, it was a C30.
C30. In the back of your Volvo C30. And you had flu as well, so you were really unwell.
Was I ill?
You were ill. And your dad and I shut you out the house. Kai came with us to Bath. He was quite happy to move at this point because the whole thing was quite scary. And you were like, no, I'm not coming with you. You can fucking leave me alone. It's fine. Leave me. And we were so worried about you because you were ill that we paid for you to go into the Premier Inn for, I think, a week to get over the flu, and then gave you that much time to find somewhere else to live. And your dad and I cried all the way back up to Bath, leaving you behind. You wouldn't even, you blocked us. You wouldn't take my calls. You wouldn't answer my texts. You took the hotel, and we left you, and we waved to you, and I was already in tears, and you just didn't even look back, and we just left, drove off up to Bath, and Dad and I cried the whole way.
That was wild.
It was, but you were pissed for a week.
But then I was literally like, I think must have been.
You were in a bad place.
For about 6 months, 6 to 8 months, I was sleeping in the back of my car.
Yeah.
Sleeping at the end of my mates' beds on the floor. Sleeping on the mates. I slept at the sunbed at the gym. I'd sleep there for the night, then wake up, have a shower, and then work.
Jeez.
And did that for like six to 8 months, and then in the end, something happened. I got like into a fight, and it was just all spiraling, and I'd lost my job. I then actually during that period managed.
You used to come up and visit every now and then.
Yeah, I managed to get enough money together to then go and start renting somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then I rented somewhere, and then I lost my job. I got sacked for being a dick. And then I moved in with an ex, and then that didn't work. And then I moved in with grandma and granddad. And then I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at that.
I was like, this can't be, I'm not, this
can't be my life.
I was going to say, yeah, doing this or live in Bath.
Yeah, I know.
And you come up and visit us in Bath, and you'd enjoy it.
Oh,
yeah. It's more because like it was. I like
the first time he came up was hilarious.
There probably was an element of fear to a degree, of like moving and starting again, and I think it was also like I saw it from the perspective of that I'd built a business there and I'd started building my brand, but as soon as I lost my job and then I started working at another place, and I was just like, it's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it. And then
so that was probably your point when you turned around and realised when you moved to Bath as well.
But even so, that's not about you're on about the situation in general, that period of time. Yeah,
I'm thinking
that was a shift.
If people want to hear,
like a year after. Probably.
If people want to hear the adventures of Zach going through when he was in his peak time, let us know.
That's an 18 though.
If you want to hear more on YouTube, that this isn't made for kids.
Yeah, and if they do want to know more, please let us know and ask the comments. But
do you know what? There's
a lot of stories
and
there.
Out of all, I've got 4 boys, and I had 4 boys under 3, and I remember when Zach was little, we had a photo of you on the mantelpiece in dungarees where you were like, I don't know, about 13, 14 months old, and I'm holding you up with the dungarees in this lovely model shot, and I would never let your dad put it out on the mantelpiece. And he said to me once, why won't you let me put this photo of Zach up? And I went, because I've got an awful, awful feeling. I said, it's like one of those photos that you see on the news when they say something awful's happened to this person and it goes back to their life, and I feel like that would be the last photo I had of you in that we'd use.
Jesus Christ.
And
that's dark
you
as fuck.
scared because you scared the shit. You know, we said in
Yeah,
one
but
of the
the
last
reason- the
episodes,
reason I scared
you
you-
would go off for strangers. You'd climb over fences. you would.
Basically,
you had no sense of
I was a
danger.
little boy. I've
Yeah.
seen it with Fox. Like he will go and just explore and be free.
But
and it's just
there
about
was
having that
something.
balance.
You're right. But I've also had other boys, and some of my friends have boys.
I just test the boundaries.
You scared me
I just test the boundaries.
regularly.
Damn, but
That's
as
how
we
we grow and evolve.
as
Yeah,
we
look at
said,
you now, though.
if you want to see the
So you can
adventures
also
of
do that.
Zach, because we could sit here for 3 hours talking about the stuff he's up to.
This
But
would-
if we want to keep it
3
moving,
days.
it would be long.
so we're going to move on to question number 2.
Okay, this one is funny. Who is the most dramatic of the family, and why is it Max? In brackets. No, mate. I would probably say.
I'm not dramatic. I'm a diva.
No,
but I'm
mate,
not
you
dramatic.
are.
You are so dramatic. If something doesn't go
You
your
are.
way, you really get, oh my
You-
God,
you are-
nobody's
you-
listening to me.
Hey, did you just hear a minute ago what you were saying about like when you moved up to Bath? You were like, "Oh, I got this, I got that,
That's
I got
not
this," and then you
dramatic.
moved up, and it was like,
That's theatrical. That's not dramatic.
Is theatrical and drama not the same
No,
thing?
dramatic is
I'm
more
gonna-
like
I'm gonna
negative.
search this up. While theatrical and dramatic are closely related, they're not the same. Dramatic
Thank
refers
you.
to the emotional, suspenseful, or gripping nature of a story or event. All right,
You're dramatic, he's
wait,
theatrical.
Wait. What about in
you.
terms?
I'm theatrical. I told you. Thank you for listening.
Let's have a look. I've searched.
Here we
What
go.
about
Did the
in
first
terms-
answer didn't give him what he wanted.
because
He's
I
like,
want
where's
about
the
scenario,
others?
not person. Here we go. Dramatic versus theatrical people.
Oh my
A
God.
dramatic person feels emotions intensely, perceives minor issues as major crises.
No.
That is you, bro.
I'm sorry,
Doesn't
Max.
sound
It
like me.
is. It's so
Reacts
you.
with
I feel like we
genuine.
all know who.
Ready?
No, it's
Ready?
you.
Hear it out. Hear it out. Ready? Reacts with genuine, though often exaggerated distress or excitement.
I think I'm
Let's-
theatrical. Do
let's-
theatrical.
Let's carry on. Great.
I want to see theatrical.
Focuses on internal conflict and high stakes. Okay, so theatrical person focuses on presentation style and making an impact. Crafts a specific persona which can feel calculated or artificial.
No, that's not
No.
you.
That ain't you.
You
bro.
are just dramatic.
You're dramatic.
Give me some
mate.
more, give me some more.
You're
Give us more examples.
Should we do
No.
the next question?
Yeah.
I would argue I'm not dramatic.
Mate, it's just who you are. It's cool.
I am
Dramatic.
I'm not
Do you wanna
dramatic.
pass
I
it
am
to
a
Mark,
top guy.
please? No one's saying you're
And
not a top
also,
guy.
why is
are
it
a
you
good
went to?
guy.
Why
You're
is
the
it?
entertainer.
Why is it you instantly went to negative things when they talk about dramatic?
It's not negative.
No, as in she was like my reactions. Dramatic doesn't have to be negative.
Oh, we're picking on you today. Max's stand-up. Max, if you had to write a 30-second roast of our
I'm not
family
gonna
life,
do this.
what's
I
the
can't think
opening
of it.
joke?
Oh, you've got to do an opening joke for
Oh,
what? For our whole family?
Say,
Yeah.
What's the opening joke on our family?
On your family roast.
Oh, fucking hell.
Mate,
It's probably
this
something
is
about.
this is your opportunity to show the
Shine.
world what. Do you remember on the last episode where you were like, "Yeah, I'm funny. Yeah, I'm this, I'm that." This is your chance to
Roast
really
is a
lean
very
into that
specific thing that people have time to prepare for.
now. Bro, I'll be honest. This ain't a good look for you right now.
That's
mate.
fine. Wait, actually, go on then.
You're gonna-
Zach, try and make a funny joke just in general, a funny comment in general. Don't just make a roast.
Think of a roast.
No. I want you just to try and be funny in general.
I can think of a roast.
No.
yeah,
I
roast
just want
right
you.
now.
I just want you.
This
to come up with something funny.
conversation is getting as messy as your boxer shorts on that drive that you did that time.
Is that a roast? That's just a comparison.
No, mate. It's
That's
true.
that's
That
a
is-
simile. That's a simile.
Fucking
As. That's not a
seven.
roast.
Max,
That's
was-
not a roast.
Mate,
That was a
roast.
roast.
No, a roast is like
Yeah,
when they did like the roast of Kevin Hart. It's the
Oh.
way they word it.
I
Is,
Do you, boo.
I can't believe I came up with a roast quicker than this
I'm impressed.
comedic genius.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all right. I think
Anyway.
if we gave you some more time to prep it,
I just think you guys want me. You just wanted me to bully you. Is that just what you? That's what roasting
That's what
is.
roasting is.
that's what I just did.
Right, do you want me to pick another question?
I'll think of it.
Can
No.
I just put it on record?
No. I'm gonna
that
think about it. You're gonna give
he
me. No, you're gonna give me
was
to the.
down.
No, you're gonna give me to the end of the thing at the very end. I will roast.
All right, okay.
You have.
Yeah, but you're not going to be present in the moment.
No,
now.
I
Doesn't
think
matter.
I
I can multitask. I'm a
why
strong,
don't we-
independent woman.
Why don't we? I've got a better idea. The next video we do,
No.
you can open it with the roast. That'll be a good opener.
Oh, this is
Okay,
another tricky
fine.
one.
I'll do that. And the next
Right,
episode
next
will
episode.
open with a roast.
Okay.
And I'll do it like proper. I will make you
Yeah.
cry.
Okay. What's? Oh,
But
What's-
do we need some context? Because
no.
No.
all people heard was about Max shitting his pants.
Yeah, no. We
No,
don't
that's
need to
fine.
go
That'll
into-
come
We'll
out.
save that for.
That's like you and all your drugs and stuff. It'll just come out later. It'll just come out later in life.
What's? I've never been so proud as a mum. Just wanted to share
we
that
have-
with you.
we've-
You just talk about pissing your pants. You set the tone.
Is Max?
I had kids.
Mum,
It
Max-
wasn't my
Max
fault.
is picking a question now.
No.
We just did that one.
No,
because
'cause
you're
that
going to do
you-
the
no,
roast.
Oh
this
yeah,
is-
I'm gonna do the roast one.
Do you want to fold that?
Is that
up?
one a nice one though?
Yeah. Well, no, you
Is that a
won't know.
smile on it? A smiley one. I don't want either of those.
Can I have it, please?
I didn't pick that. You didn't see that.
All right.
Smiley. Oh, it's very short. I was gonna say so then, but I'm not gonna do it. That's what she said. What is it? I was gonna say like Zach's penis, but what is the smell of home to you?
Max's farts.
That's
Oh,
nice.
you
though.
have a lot of protein in
what-
your
wait,
diet, and it's
Max,
disgusting.
can you read that question
I
again?
can smell.
What
when
is
you're
the
home.
smell of home to you?
It is. I can smell. I can smell if Max is home. Before
I know
he
what.
leaves
All
the
no,
smell.
actually,
Food.
that's what I was about to say.
Food.
Cooking.
Cooking,
No,
literally.
but not cooking as in like a nice cook meal. Zach's is like makes your clothes smell cooking like smoked bacon.
My clothes always smell like food, and it drives me.
That's
fucking
the
wild.
perils of
Not-
living in
not
open
in-
plan.
Not in a good way.
I think that says a lot more about you.
Anyway, well,
That's what, I mean, I guess that's what
What's-
happens. I guess that's what
that
happens when
actually
you live on a
does-
sofa.
literally. But that,
What is the smell of home for you? Bleach would have been mine
oh
growing up.
my God, sometimes.
No, because your grandma was
no,
OCD.
food definitely for me.
It was bleach. Was the smell of home.
yeah, mum.
But
Yeah,
now,
no, you're a little bit of that. What was the smell of home to you? Ugly's perfume.
Let's hope Agni doesn't watch
brownie
this.
points.
Actually, no, he'll
I'm trying to get
probably
brownie
be in a
points.
good point.
Trying to get brownie points
You
here.
need all the help you can get.
Other than that,
Mine is food,
yeah,
and yours is
my farts.
bleach. Mum's is bleach.
No, mum
farts.
says mine's
no,
farts.
it probably is. I can tell when Max is home.
Also, he farts just as bad. He's on like a 3,000,
No.
4,500
No,
calorie
bro,
diet.
You are
the thing is
so
with you, you're
bad.
consistent.
But you're
as fuck.
really loud and proud as
Want me to
well.
take that for you?
I just think that you guys. I think it's just because I'm more obvious about it. I make sure
And
you
you've
know.
got your dad on the high protein diet as well.
Yeah, Dad's issue is his breath. Not
It's like
his
a
arse.
green cloud floating
joking, his breath's
against
fine.
the ceiling.
His breath's fine.
Too late, you said it. Oh no, what?
How do we find the light when watching a parent/grandparent disappear into Alzheimer's? This is a challenging one to answer, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. To put that into context,
Turn
my
the light off.
mum, their grandma has got Alzheimer's. She's in the late stage. She's been in a nursing home for 6 years?
There are some things that I do remember that were like quite nice moments.
Doctor Pooh nights.
Like like we would go over and spend time watching Doctor Who. Or
She just said Dr. Pooh.
yeah,
Well, I
she's
always
so
called it
funny.
Doctor Pooh ever since you were little.
Doctor Who was good. The thing I don't have like I must have been so emotionally disconnected at that point, or maybe like emotionally unintelligent because I don't feel like
Well, we're
there's
also
a-
young.
Yeah, there's that too, but there's no connect there.
And I think that
I don't
Grandad has been very
secretive.
well, no, and I completely get this. I go and visit my mum, and I would not wish that on you.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
not nice.
I've got asked
Yeah.
to go and he said no.
So I would rather you, and I know that the really upsetting thing is your grandma was, what was she like? She was in her 70s doing yoga every day,
Yeah,
and
to
she
be fair,
had
I do remember
perfect
that, and I do
nails.
respect her.
She always dyed her hair. She always went shopping at Principles or Dorothy Perkins at the time, or Next. She was always well turned out, took great pride in her appearance, always took care of her body, exercised. Both her and Grandad are both very
That's why
young
she's not
for their
killed
age,
over yet, then.
and that's really no.
What's the
It's
term you
true.
just used?
Well,
Killed over. She's not
The-
died yet, even though she's had
the
Alzheimer's for
difficulty
ages. She's a
is
vegetable at the moment.
she's basically
She is.
she
You're
sits in
testing me, bro. You're testing me
she
today.
sits in a special chair and she's got no verbal skills, she's got no
It is sad.
awareness, all her teeth are falling out, she's gone completely
teeth are
grey.
falling out.
Yeah. Because nobody can clean her teeth because she used to bite people, so they didn't stop cleaning her teeth.
Oh my god, that must be awful for Grandad to go and see that. Imagine how you feel about Ugni. You're with Ugni.
No, I get it. I
Into
get it.
your
It's just
60s.
mum saying it's like, no, it's mum talking about how trying to bite people.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine then seeing Ugni with no teeth, can't talk to you.
No, I
That's
get that.
crazy.
But they
I
were together.
understand that.
Grandma and Granddad have been married for 65 years.
I also think Milo and I saw it early stages because
Yeah, you
before we
did.
moved into High Week, you and Kai stayed with Auntie Lisa. Milo and I stayed with Grandma and Grandad, so we were seeing it early stages.
Right, so getting back
It's
to the
sad.
question, I suppose from my perspective with Grandma,
Just
I
time.
have a very complicated relationship with your grandma. There's a lot of things that have been left unsaid, and now she's got dementia. I can't deal with a lot of issues that I have because she's not really in a position to.
But do you also feel like you
But
would?
I
would
also
have
feel.
those conversations.
Huh?
Do you feel like you would have those conversations?
No, I
though?
probably wouldn't
don't
because I'm a
think you
chicken
would.
shit. No, I don't. I'm a people pleaser, and I don't see the point in upsetting people for the sake of upsetting people. And there are
you
truths.
Throw yourself under the bus.
I do throw
in order
myself
to
under the bus. Yeah.
at your own detriment. But sometimes there is moments where it is okay to prioritize yourself.
But I think
But
also
how can I do that now? How can I
No, I'm just
prioritize?
talking
Yeah.
generally speaking.
The difficulty I've got now is I've got all these. I've been on this discovery journey myself and about my upbringing and the things I've experienced and the complicated upbringing I had with your grandparents. But I can't say anything to my mum because she's unaware, and I can't say anything to my dad because he's hurting. I think the only thing that's silver lining, if you like, is that she is so far out of it that she's got no awareness. I think it's harder on my dad than it is on my mum because she is. And I really hope it's
And we've
true.
got distance from
She's
it.
completely
Lights are on, but no one's home.
lights are on, but no one's home. And I think it hurts my dad more than it hurts her. But on the same token, my mum was diagnosed through this process of BPD, borderline personality disorder, and she'd attempted suicide quite a few times. So, in one hand, I think she's not present, and that's a blessing. On the other hand, I think she spent her whole life wanting to end her suffering, and now she's trapped in this body where she's suffering, and I find that quite hard to
I think it's also.
reconcile.
I think for us also it's distance because we're not there.
Yeah, I'd agree. And I think like going back to the start of the conversation, like the only memories I have are positive ones.
Yeah, we don't really
Regardless of
remember
if
much
there's
more.
like not necessarily emotional connect to it. Like those were nice moments. So I think for us, you're right because we've kept distance and we've not been able to really.
And that's
see
not
it.
because of you. That's because
Designs.
Granddad
I
and I
get it.
don't think it would do. It won't make any difference to Grandma if you were to turn up
Yeah, and
at
it
the
doesn't,
nursing
probably
home,
doesn't actually.
but it
benefit
would make
anyone.
a big difference to how you remembered her.
Yeah, that's.
And
right.
I know my mum well enough to know that she would be
wouldn't have wanted
devastated.
That, yeah.
She would be devastated that her roots have grown out, let alone toothless and overweight and all these other issues that she's
It's
facing
very
now.
sad.
She would be very
It is
upset.
sad.
Yeah. Right, next question. Let's move on.
Should we make this last question?
Yeah.
I'm bursting for a wee.
So am I.
I need a number 2.
Are you? You're,
I'm going
this is
first.
Your last one.
Oh,
aren't you?
okay, yeah.
Let's do
Can
it.
we make it a positive one? Or
I think that the one I just did was supposed to be happy.
yeah, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. Can't lie.
Oh, okay.
I
Let's
think
see.
Mum
what
was
this
going to
one
cry
is.
by halfway through it.
No,
No, it's good.
I
to
don't
talk
cry.
about
It's a
it.
good thing.
Get it off the
Feel
chest.
that shouldn't cry. It's not bad. That's not a good
You
thing.
literally said you cried at your colonoscopy.
Oh, that's because I was crying like a
Yeah.
little bitch.
You shit your pants.
Oh,
actually.
what trait did you get from your mum and dad that you wish you could return for a refund?
Autism.
Oh,
No, that's not true. That's not ADHD. No,
I would probably say
OCD.
impulsivity / addictiveness.
And who do you get that from? It's your dad.
Mm,
Your dad. Your dad.
Who's
No, I think it's your dad.
who's on TikTok shop all the time?
Shut your mouth.
Who's got a glass of wine on the table right there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I would say, yeah, probably impulsivity and those addictive tendencies.
You do have that kind of fuck it mentality, which is what I've always done. And then the ironic thing about it is you and I both struggle with anxiety. So we have these fuck it moments where we're just like, we're in the flow. Let's just, fuck it, let's just do it. And then afterwards, it triggers every OCD and nervous.
Right. Wasn't this supposed to be a positive cut?
Yeah.
This was what do you want to get rid of that makes you feel?
Yeah, but it's just all our different perspectives on the card.
I'll own that. I'll own that shit.
But, yeah, I mean, it's
we're rid of impulsivity and anxiety.
You can't blame someone for that.
Yeah, but it is a trait.
Yeah, it is a trait. Yeah.
What about
Dad's,
you, Max?
No, I've got to pick Dad's,
Oh.
don't I? Dad's trait.
Well, I said or. It doesn't have to be both.
Doesn't have to be both. I mean, if you've got loads of negative traits that you just want to throw at us, I won't take that personally and get upset.
I think that's
and I'll never cook for you again.
That's the only one.
I don't really cook much anyway.
That's the only one that comes to mind immediately.
You took
but
sabbatical
also,
from that
let
years
me
ago.
Also turn it into a positive. There's a lot of good traits that you've got that I've also picked up. So
that was
balances
sweet.
it out.
Think of one.
Like your creativity and your
all right, I'll let you have
how
that.
artistic you are.
Oh, you're so right.
So I've definitely picked up that from yourself.
Right,
Max.
Max.
Go on, Max, you're up.
What trait? What do I want to get rid of?
Yeah, you'd ask for a refund.
I don't know,
That's not good enough.
I don't think I've got one that I would actually.
I can think of loads.
I'm quite cushy. Yeah, but that's your perspective on it.
No,
I'm quite cushy.
If that's how you feel, that's good.
Yeah, my perspective, I don't think there's anything. Because like the anxiety stuff I have isn't because of you and Dad.
Well, you probably have got it from.
No, it's not.
You probably got your anxiety from me.
But anxiety.
But that could also come from my ADHD.
Which you got from me.
But then that, I don't think that's something I would link onto you.
Something that you like.
I wouldn't link that to like.
You don't get it. It's not like what's the word?
I'm not going to class
something gets passed down from one person.
Hereditary.
It's not hereditary. It's to do with epigenetics, and it's to do with how much stress you're exposed to as a kid, and it becomes a coping mechanism for that. So it's not necessarily directly.
That's really boring, Max. You haven't got anything.
Tune in for next week because I'm going to do the roast of my family. So
that is going to be a good one.
No pressure.
The first segment is going to be me roasting my family. So I will create something.
Where are you getting this
Do
from?
you know what it is? I read the memes and it says cooked dog, and I thought that was the perfect time to talk
the cooked dog is when someone makes a comment and a cooked dog, perfect. You know what it is? Perfect example is what you've just done there. Would be me going, and then it goes to the cooked dog.
I don't know what half these are.
Anyway, Zach's 29, still working out how to use memes.
And like, subscribe, and follow us.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
If you think that we're
right,
mildly entertaining.
I'm going for a piss.
Weird.
Oh, Zach, you're going to rush.
I thought
Zach needs to rush.